Excuse me one second. Alright guys, so here today we're talking about jumping on a program. Now, the whole point behind this is because it is, as of today, February 13th. And a lot of people with summer, for high school students, their summer start, like summer break's about June, so what is that? February, March, April, May. So they could have 3.5 months basically. And here's the reason I say jumping on a program. If they're trying to get like beach ready, pack on some muscle for the summer, instead of just going in there and sort of winging it, you want to jump on a program. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, where you can measure your goals and have a constant linear progression in your strength, which building strength equals building muscle, where building muscle doesn't always really equal building strength. Here's the reason I'm saying this now. With 3.5 months left, I'm about to show you on the chart now. As a beginner, you can build 20 to 25 pounds of muscle in that first year. So, if you're a first year trainer, lifter, whatever, you can build up to 2 pounds of muscle a month. So in these 3.5 months, you could pack on roughly 7 pounds of muscle. That's a big gain right there. You'll look a lot different with 7 pounds of muscle. Whereas even in your second year, you could still potentially put on a pound of muscle to a month. So that's 3 to 4 pounds right there. These are big gains right here leading into summer, which make a big difference in your body. So the programs I recommend, if you're still in your first year and you're just sort of someone who goes in there and wings it, I would recommend jumping on a 6x6 for your what I consider your 4 big lifts, which is your overhead press, your bench press, your squat, and your deadlift. And I would break those up per day. And then I would add in bodybuilding accessories. And the reason I say 6x6 versus 5x5, which 5x5 is great, don't get me wrong, but you're in the upper end of the strength realm there. So you're going to be a little more in the strength than you are muscle building area, where with the 6x6, you're tipping into that hypertrophy range. So you're going to be a little bit more into the building muscle and a little bit less strength, which I think if you're going for just aesthetics and overall just how you look, it's a better method than the 5x5. Because you're still going to get stronger, but you're going to be building a little more muscle, where 5x5 you get a little stronger and build a little less muscle. So I think that's the importance of the 6x6. And how I break it up, you can keep it pretty simple. You can just go 4 days a week. You have your bench day, which I would recommend incline instead of flat, just for overall chest development. That can be your Monday. Your next one could be your squat. So your back squat, and then your accessories. Your next one could be your overhead, and then your shoulders and arms on that day. And the next one could be a deadlift day. And you could either make that a back. I'd recommend making that a back day. So your chest day, recommend incline bench. Your chest accessories, maybe a tricep and shoulder, like 1 or 2 exercises for those. Don't overdo it. Next one, squat. After that, hit your leg bodybuilding movements. Overhead, hit your shoulder/arm bodybuilding movements, and then your deadlift, and then hit your back. And for your back, I'd mix half and half with vertical pulling motions and horizontal. That way you're hitting the width and the thickness. And then for your biceps and triceps, I'd make sure for your biceps you're hitting a mix of overhand and underhand curls. So your reverse curls, your easy bar curls to hit the inner and outer head. And for your tricep, make sure you're mixing movements from the overhead, like pressing, versus push downs, that where you're hitting both heads of the tricep. You just want overall development here. So that's what I recommend for the first year. And even a second year lifter can still perform at 6x6. You don't have to get anything crazy with it. Just keep it simple. And how you do it is, you want it to be challenging. Once that weight becomes easy, you progress. So say I'm doing a 6x6 on incline at 225. I'm struggling, I have my spotter there, I might need help on the last set with 1 or 2 reps. Once I get to the point where I do all 6 sets, all 6 reps easy, I move it up 5 pounds. On your lower body movements and your squat and deadlift, I would say move it up 10. Keeping it simple, keeping it progressive, and you'll be ready for the summer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video next Tuesday. Subscribe, like, comment on these kinds of videos, and I'll see y'all later. push, 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 push.